Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Renee Roxanne. Today I will be showing you how I create this Canerow plaited and twisted protective hairstyle. I Canerowed the right side of my hair falling over to the left side, and for the rest of my hair I box braided the roots, twisted out the hair lengths, and secured the end of my hair with braids for the style to last much longer. If you want to know all the deets to getting this style, stay tuned and let's get right into this video. I have my hair tea for today already boiling. I'm adding 3 teaspoons of merengue powder to a tablespoon of chamomile and pineapple leaves that's already in the pot. Allow it to boil and cool to use later. For the hair treatment today, I am using this PURC Magical Keratin Treatment Mask. I bought this when I first made my channel and it worked surprisingly well, but it is so small. It's really thick and smells phenomenal like a men's body wash. It also has a pretty shimmer to it. The unfortunate part are the ingredients aren't readily available, so I can't recommend this to you. I'm just trying to finish this product up. I've been using my Speedo swim cap as it keeps my hair from drying out and it keeps the warmth and water in. Now I'm putting up the left side of my hair and I'm using Aussie Sponge Mousse and leave-in conditioner. I'm smoothing some of the product all over this section of my hair. I'm rolling the section up and clipping it out of the way. Now I'm doing the same thing to the other side. On the right side, I'm placing the rat tail comb behind my ear and creating a part to the middle of my head. Now clip away that front section for a moment while you twist away the back and clip it up. I just took down the left side and I'm creating a slanted part right above my eyebrow, just half an inch away from the middle part. The part that you are creating should meet with the middle part. Do you see how the curved part is slanting towards the left? Now I'm rolling this front left section out of the way and clipping it up to do later. The front of my hair will get cornrowed after I complete the back section and the front left section. Now I'm twisting away this front right section to Canerow later. I'm parting from the middle down to the left side of the back of my ear and making sure that middle part is perfected, and twisting away that left front section. It's nice and secured and we can move on to the back first. Now I'm parting the back section of my hair into half. It doesn't have to be perfect. I am twisting and putting away the top portion. I'm holding the entire bottom section with my left hand and parting out a medium-sized row in the lower back. Now I'm rolling that chunky section of hair and clipping it up out of my way. I'm applying the Miel Rosemary Mint Daily Styling Creme and smoothing and raking it through my hair. Now I'm applying my homemade hair butter to help soften and nourish my hair. I'm melting it into my hands and smoothing the product into my hair lengths. I'm parting out 4 box sections in this row. I am brushing the section to detangle with the Tangle Teaser. Now I'm splitting the section into 3 at a diagonal, and then I'm plaiting or braiding down to no more than 1 inch. Once I have braided enough hair from my roots down, then I'm splitting the 3 pieces into 2 and twisting down the length of my hair until an inch before reaching the ends. Use the brush or comb to detangle any knots that may have formed while plaiting your hair. Now split those two pieces into 3 and braid down until you reach the ends of your hair. This gives the hair a stylish look and it keeps your ends more secure for your hairstyle to last a lot longer. The first row is officially complete. I took the back section of my hair down to part out another row, then put away the extra hair. Melt and apply the hair butter to that row. Part out even box sections. And now I only have this last row left in this lower back section. I'm using both of my hands to plait this back section. I want it to lay down in the back of my head, twist it, and then braid it out to the ends. All of the plaited braids in the lower back section are complete, and it's time to move on to the top back section. I'm parting out my rows and creating my braids off camera. I am on to the very last braid. I'm using both of my hands as if I were cornrowing to plait this back section. I want it to lay going towards the back of my head. Once I've braided out enough hair, I'm going to twist it out to the lengths of my hair, and once I get to the ends, about an inch left, I'm going to braid out the ends. This hair technique keeps your roots nice and flat while you still get the twisted look. It also keeps your ends from unraveling compared to a traditional twisted style. The entire back section is cute and complete, and it's time to move on to the front left section. I'm taking down the front left side of my hair first. I'm creating a medium row right above my ear and using the True Barber hair velcros to keep the flyaways at bay. I forgot to mention it, but use hair grease or edge control to part your hair. This will help to keep your parts neat and flyaways away. I parted this row in half and then I clipped the back section out of my way, and I'm working with the piece closest to my face first. I'm applying the hair tea and hair products, and then I'm using the same exact technique that I used in the back of my head to create these box sections. I created more rows and box sections up until I reached the top left curved part. Now it's time to canerow the right side of my hair. Just wait until you see how simple these cornrows are to create. Now I'm using a satin scrunchie to pull back the twisted plaited sections. I'm going to canerow the right side of my head with the ends of the hair falling over to the left. Now I'm creating a curved part section in the front of my head. I'm creating another small curved part within that small section. I'm rolling up the small part and clipping it out of the way. I'm parting out a small piece of hair in the front to begin the canerowing. Stick the comb into the extra hair to keep it out of the way, and splitting the hair into 3 and starting by taking the outside left piece and bringing it under the middle, grabbing with your right thumb and pointer finger, and then your right under piece, you're pushing it slightly out of the way while you do that. You're going to let go of that middle piece and then grab it with your left thumb and pointer finger. You're going to grab small pieces of hair from your scalp and feed it into those sections of hair that you're holding. This is going to thicken your braid as you braid back. You also want to follow the angle of the part that you created while you're canerowing so it ends up in the proper location. Once your canerow is no longer attached to your scalp and you start going down the length of your hair, plait for 1 inch. Split your hair from 3 pieces to 2 pieces to twist out the length of your hair. Before you get to your ends, you're going to braid the ends of your hair to secure the style. Now for that small part that we created, it is going to look weird because of my widow's peak, but I'll make it work. Part out a small piece in the front, pick the comb in behind that portion of hair, then split that small section into 3 pieces, and then bring the left section under the middle, and then the right section under the middle. Grip firmly and feed in hair into the pieces as you continue to cane row back. Left piece under the middle, right piece under the middle. As you add hair in and pass it under the middle, make sure to pull your hair through to the ends to avoid tangling of the hair ends. Keep your fingers as close against the scalp so that the grip is firm and the braids turn out neat instead of loose. Adjacent to that braid, I'm going to create another part starting at the front of my face all the way to the top middle of my head. So now I'm going to create a smaller row within that section. I'm starting at the front of the face to create a curved part going all the way back. Clip it out of the way, and now I'm creating one more curved part to have 2 more cane rows in this section. I've clipped the last 2 rows out of the way, and I'm starting with this one, parting out a small piece in the front. I'm cutting my 3 equal pieces and beginning my braid, bringing the left piece under the middle, then the right piece under the middle, left under middle, right under middle. Take the left piece, feed in hair, bring it under the middle. Take the right piece, feed in hair, and then bring it underneath the middle. Continue to do this technique to the end of the parted section. As you can see, the section is getting quite tangly. What I'm making sure to do is pull through all the way to the ends so that it doesn't become untamable once I complete this cane row. I'm braiding out 1 inch to the length of my hair, and then I'm going to finger detangle the ends and then twist it away. Now I'm cane rowing the last hair in the section that I just created. I'm parting out a small piece of hair in the front to begin my cane row, and I am making sure to split it into 3 pieces and cane row it nice and tight before I add hair in to make sure that the beginning of the cane row looks nice and defined. Bring the outside piece under the middle, and then the next outside piece under the middle. Continue with this technique as you add hair in, as you cane row against the scalp to keep this style nice and tight and professional looking. Now I'm completing the last cane row in this parted out section. Remember to part out a small piece in the front of your cane row, split it into 3 pieces. Remember, we are braiding underneath. Keep your grip nice and tight as you feed hair into your cane row and braid all the way back. For the ends, we are continuing the same exact technique that we did to the entire back section of the hair. I'm taking down the rest of my hair, and you'll see that all of the cane rows have a beginning meeting point where this circle is so that the style looks more uniformed, as they can all fall to one side neatly. I'm now parting out another small curved section. I'm rolling it out of the way, and I'll come back to it later. At that same meeting point, I'm creating the next part. I'm clipping away the section that is closer to my ear and cane rowing the row that is above it. I forgot to tell you that I'm applying the hair grease to condition my scalp and to perfect my parts. Part out a small piece in the front, split the hair into 3, and cane row all the way back. Cane row and feed in hair. Follow the part that you created to emphasize this curved style with the hair falling over to the left. Cane rowing the bottom row that is closest to my ear. I'm following that curve up the side. Remember that section I rolled up? I'm taking it down, and at the tip of the meeting point, I'm parting out this section into half. I'm fixing up the part to create a curved shape. I clipped away the top piece. Now I'm parting hair out of the bottom row to make the curve of this braid more defined. With this leftover hair, I'm creating a small braid. I'm actually going to roll it and clip it out of the way and cane row it last. Now I'm cane rowing this entire row right above the tiny section. Enjoy as I finish up this cane row. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring that notification bell. I have finally completed the style, but it is time to head off to the gym, and I am pulling all of my hair together at the crown of my head and using a silk scrunchie to secure my hair, pulling it over 2 times. It shouldn't leave a dent, but I also ended up keeping this in my hair like this for 2 days. If you want to see how I refresh my twisted cane rows throughout the weeks that I will wear this style and keep my hair hydrated and neat, stay tuned for the next video. And you will see me in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.